Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time here, love the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we go live, tap the bell. We go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, link is below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you are here right now, say what up, say good morning. We have the S&P's up 10, Dow's up 74, NASDAQ up 44. Might as well just call it flat. This is the flattest open we've had in a bit here. And I mean, the S&Ps, basically last night we're just kind of pinging back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then now they're getting another leg up where it was getting stopped out around 31.20. And now we're a little bit above that. So, I guess we'll kind of see what's going on. What's going on, Hank, Carl, Goldfish, Derek, Charles, Ivan, Michael, what's going on? Good morning. Daniel Ring. Man. Keith. The sun is out. I mean, there's not a whole lot to complain about. Hopefully I don't lose money today. Luke's driving all day, so be careful. Be careful. Take it easy. Pay attention to the road. Yo, Tobin, nice to see you again, man. Ads on live videos should be illegal. Bro, I'll tell you something. The live channel, so far, I enabled ads a month ago, maybe less than a month ago. And this channel pays me a whopping $25. But yeah, I see your point. Anyways, let's get to it. If you guys could do me a favor, hit the like button. I appreciate it. Right now, it's kind of calm. Amazon did get an upgrade, so it's bumping up a little bit. I did wish I sold some put spreads in there yesterday. Instead, I went for Tesla. $25 for a month. 25 for many weeks. So we're not getting rich here over ads, okay, guys? BA by Friday. Yo, Mason, that's such a low bar. Boeing to 200, Boeing to 200. I mean, it's only a few dollars away. Like Boeing 230, 250. I think Google wrecked by all the media attention yesterday. So far not. So far not. But anyways, so to kind of get into things, a couple things going on this morning. Home buyer mortgage demand spikes to 11-year high as rates hit another record low. Mortgage applications to purchase a home rose 4%. That was the 9th consecutive week of gains, the highest volume in more than 11 years. The contract average rate for 30-year mortgages decreased to 3.30 from 3.38%. So I was looking at HD for this, mortgages. HD seems to be gapping up a little bit. However, I haven't been trading HD because I'm a little concerned. We broke the 10-day. We're back above the 10-day SMA. I mean, it was riding it nice and tight. We made some money along the way, but now I've just been kind of chilling, waiting to see what happens here. And this is nice and clean. However, up in here, it's getting a little choppy. But I didn't want to short due to the mortgages and all that stuff. So be mindful of that. Oracle. I'm in Oracle earnings currently. Oracle's down a little bit this morning. They did their guidance for the quarter was better than expected, but they had a revenue decline. So, I mean, not really a surprise. I did sell some premium in Oracle. So Oracle, I do have on the Oracle. Whoops, sorry. So Oracle, I do have a at the money iron condor on Oracle right now. This is kind of where we're looking at things to be. So today, let's say we get a little bit of a 25% premium crush right now. It's so weird to me that on Tastyworks these numbers change, but yesterday, I mean, my green zone's like 52.50, 53 area is good. It's kind of weird to me that the numbers would change so much, even though the market hasn't opened yet. But I gotta figure that out. Anyway, so I'm in the green zone currently. Yesterday I was saying my green zone's like 52.50, 52.40 area. So I'm currently in the green zone. Not gonna be rich off this, but just trying to make a little bit of money, try to bring in a little bit of credit. I did yesterday get, I think was it, yeah, 226 in credit. So I am just looking to get, maybe sell it back for $1.75. $1.50 would be a major win, but I'm not sure that's gonna happen. Lowe's should be good too. Lowe's should be good too. For that, Lowe's been ramping up, but pretty much the same exact chart. Lowe's been ramping up. The one thing that's good about Lowe's is it's a lower price stock than Home Depot, so it might be easier to trade for other traders. I don't know. I just always traded Home Depot. Is the mid-low 180 range a good buy for BA? Yeah, I mean, I think that's bounce territory. I mean, around 180, around the 180 area, it has been bouncing. Not to say it can't revisit. Might go down to 175 again, but when you're trying to buy the dip, let's say it bounces down to like 180 and you buy. Just be mindful that if it goes down to 172, 173, it doesn't mean that you were wrong. It just means that, this general area, I mean, the likelihood of you hitting it precisely right every single time, is near impossible. What's going on, Jay Harvin? Good to see you guys. So today is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream today. I do have to take off here. So right after market open, I'm going to see if I can close any positions. So I'm trying to hurry up here because I got someplace to be here in a few minutes. But what's up with Apple? I mean, Apple's just wrapping up, and that's what I was looking at yesterday. Is we had that sell off with the Fed and Jay Powell and that whole thing, right? But I mean, look at the recovery on Apple. I mean, just insane. Apple. So tech did not sell off. People scooped these shares up and we moved back on up, right? And Apple's just, I mean, it's getting a little bit detached to the 10-day. I would like it to come down a little bit to like the 340 area. I mean, I know it did a few days ago, but I would like it to come back a little bit, but we'll see. It's blasting off. I mean, who knows? I mean, right now we're seeing a level of euphoria in the market that's just, I don't even know what to say. Like, it doesn't even matter. It's not based on anything. DKNG. So DKNG, I have a position on DKNG now. Probably going to be down money. DKNG this morning said, or last night after market close, of course, they're going to have a 33 million share offering, which means more shares are hitting the market, which means there's a dilution, which means more supply. That's why it's kind of going down right now, right? But I do think that it'll recover. I mean, it's only down a little bit. I think it should try to bounce up. Hopefully, the news is a little bit short term. I mean, my goal was for it to hit 42, and now that's kind of messing my flow up. As you can see here, I had an alert saying, "Hey, if it goes below 39.80, please close." It never did it never did during market hours. Now it is under there. So, this trade seemed to have turned into a YOLO. Future Habits Joe, what's going on? Playing for earnings calls. Yeah, I mean, I'm in Oracle right now. Kroger is going to be tomorrow morning. I know some people are playing Kroger. Kroger is tomorrow morning. before market open. I mean, relatively flat here, some volatility. Implied volatility a little bit higher. It's 143%, so I might be trying to sell some premium in here. However, I don't know what volume. I haven't traded Kroger in a long time, so I got to see what volume is going to be. I mean, open interest looks pretty large, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm going to average down on Donkey Kong, DKNG. Yeah, I mean, there's so many buyers for DKNG. It's just incredible. Roku. So Roku was another one that people wanted me to cover. Roku. How's the audio, guys? Is it too loud? Just let me know. I've been playing with my mic. I don't know if it's good or not. Roku went up on some buyout news yesterday. Nothing's been confirmed. We don't know what's going on, but the market reacted in a large way. Went from 108 all the way up to 120 yesterday. It's coming down a little bit. However, I mean, if you're looking at this, I mean, it's obviously not surprising based on Roku's characteristic to move that much in a single day. You know, it's like you can see its history. It's definitely moved that much in many times in the past. So it's still not out of the woods yet. So just be mindful. I mean, it's under the 200-day moving average. 200-day moving average is, you know, like 124, 125 area. It's still under there. It was looking pretty bleak, and then the buyout rumor came. I'm not saying it's news; it's a buyout rumor. Right now, futures are dropping a little bit. We're at S&Ps are down up 10 only. Dow's up 61, Nasdaq up 49. So things are dropping a little bit here. Louder shouting. I don't want to blow. You know, it's 8 in the morning Central Time. I don't want to blow people's ears out. Yo, Ricardo, what's going on? Zoom. Yes. Zoom. So I haven't been trading Zoom mainly because this has been running a little bit hot. I mean, there was some pullback, but I don't think it was enough. I mean, I would love for it to pull back down to 200, down to here, build a base. I don't know if it's going to happen. I mean, I just feel like I've just been looking at some day trades on there. I haven't been trying to push it, just trying to look at, you know, buying calls on some recovery. I don't think, like, Zoom for me is not a stock that I want to short. It's just not. You know, it's just not a stock that I want to short. And as you can tell, I mean, sure, it has some down days, you know, ripped up to 231, down to 218. But, I mean, the very next day, if you swung those, you're getting wrecked. But whether you're bullish or bearish, you have to take your profits. The market that we're in now is some chop. So you have to take your profits, whether you're bearish or bullish. It doesn't really matter. Just take your profits, redeploy the capital. Future habits. Let's look at GM. So GM, I know they had the good sales. I mean, it's kind of ramping up here. Right now it's at 27. Does look like it wants to push back up to 30. Still under the 200-day moving average here. You know, they reported auto sales were good this past month. They were good, but I don't know. I mean, GM's not that exciting. It's going to be like a little bit of a slow mover. I would like to add, like, if you were going to do this, add around like 26.50. Right now it's at like 27.85. So it's relatively flat out open here, of course. Yesterday gapped up and faded, so not loving that. I mean, I think it would be better for me, would be a better buy around like 26.50. And these are coming down now. What's the outlook for Kroger? I mean, I guess things are probably going to be decent for Kroger. However, I don't think it's going to be like amazing. They're probably going to be like everybody else. Some of their profits are offset by, you know, what they additional costs for coronavirus and all that. Walmart. Let's look at Walmart. So market opens in about, man, what happened there? Yeah, so a lot of people have been trading Walmart. However, like, their 1-year chart looks horrific. Sure, that dip was bought, but geez, I mean, we're just riding the 10 days, just riding the opposite direction here. Looks like a good short. Any pop looks like a good short. It needs to break trend if you're trying to get bullish. However, it did come back down. The other way to look at this, it did come back down to support and bounce and could go back up to 124, 125. So right now for me, I think it's kind of a gamble. I really, really, really don't like the way that Walmart's been moving. I mean, this is just really, really choppy. And then it breaks to the upside on the earnings and then just rips all the way, keeps ripping down every day. So, like for me, I know on this chart, I mean, if you're looking at this red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, like it gets really hard to trade when you can trade a stock like this when the chart's just going like straight up, or like DocU. A lot easier to trade. I mean, sure, there's some choppiness, but the direction is pretty key. But if you're looking at Walmart, I mean, this thing looks like a mess. Nick, what is the lowest price stock you play options on? I typically, like, the lowest price stock I'll play options on is Teva. So I try to stay above like $10. I know that a lot of people don't have that big of size accounts, and I'm going to try, I want to incorporate some lower price stocks for smaller accounts and stuff like that. But Teva, I mean, the reason why I like Teva, I've made a lot of money on Teva in the past. I haven't been trading in a lot recently, but as you can see, it's for a $10, $12 stock. It gets dollar moves very frequently. I mean, it's a pharma stock, got rejected at 13, very predictable here, came down to 11, bounced at support, now it's back at 12. So you get some good movement on Teva. You have to be patient. You can stack your deltas pretty nice. However, there is some rip your face off events and that type of thing. but you just gotta trade the chart on this. I do like this. I mean, maybe I'll start trading it again. Teva's a great stock that to learn options on. It's a great lower price stock, and you can easily go further out. You go out 30 days, it's only going to cost you 35 cents for some of the calls. You can go out, 15 days, and you can start stacking these deltas. Like if you buy the 12 strike call for 53 cents, right? And it has 53 delta, it costs you like 55 cents. If it moves $1, you're making 100% on your money. If it moves up to 13 from here, it's 1207, it moves up to 13. So you can buy like whatever you want of these, you can make 100%. That's why I like it. You can buy this right here for like 50 cents. It's got a 50 cent delta. So if it goes up $1, you're making 100%. If it goes up 50 cents, you're making 50% on your money. So you can stack that. Maybe I'm kind of convincing myself to trade it again. I'm kind of convincing myself to trade it again. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll do some bigger plays where I'll buy like 20 contracts or something like that, 30 contracts, and roll into Teva. But Teva's great stock. Liquidity is really good. Look at open interest in the 20,000s. I'm not trying to sell you on any stock here, but this is really the only stock that I trade under $20. That and Snap, but Snap's above $20, right? Snap's now above $20. So my Twilio's up today. Might hit 215. Nice. Twilio's riding up just every day. It's kind of having a breakout here. It's at 211, so it's trying to break out. Looking at this, it had a triple top here. See what happens. Yeah, Walmart was 132 in April. I mean, yeah, Walmart really is just. It's hard to trade. If you're even for like experienced traders, it's hard to trade. You're new trading, like Walmart is a tough one. Now I don't know. Let me look at Target. If you're looking to trade a stock like that, I think Target's a little bit easier, but it's not moving as much. The chart looks a lot cleaner. There's some pretty huge gap ups though. I mean, look at this gap. Look at this gap up right here from 85 to 100. Almost got filled. You guys like that fancy camera work? Yo, Tan, how you doing? So, So for me right now at open, I'm looking to get out of Oracle. Oh, I'm also in Tesla. I have a credit put spread on Tesla. Tesla's kind of just chilling this morning. It did level out. I'm hoping it makes another run to 1,000. It tried to yesterday. It did touch 995. I'm hoping it goes to like 1,010 area. 1,015 is kind of my goal for Tesla. But other than that, I mean, like the market right now is the most chill we've seen it in a little while. Which, I was saying the other day is like what we need is some volatility to die down. We want it to just kind of chill, and we want. I mean, if you're bullish, of course, if you're bullish, Stanley DIA. So you're looking at the Dow Jones. So if you're looking at DIA. I mean, obviously, it's looking bullish as we cross over the 200-day, 10-day, gapping up a little bit, 264 popping up. I mean, definitely could run back up to 276, 275 area for sure. Now, not investment advice for intended purposes only. Take it or leave it. Daniel Salyers going on GC. Yeah, gold ripped down a bit, but now it's coming back. So gold ripped down to 1720, and now it's ripping back up to 1730. So a lot of mixed messages in the market. We also have the India China border dispute with the Himalayas and all that. So far that's kind of escalating. I don't know how that's going to impact us right now, but I'm just keeping my eye on it, not trying to go too heavy because right now the market doesn't care about it. But if the market does care about it, you're going to get hurt. So I might actually I was actually thinking about putting on a SPY, kind of like a debit put spread, maybe for 65 days out. Maybe we go out a bit. Do something on the smaller side just to get some protection. Go out to 65 days. Maybe I mean, I don't know about 30 days. I mean, we could go down to 30 days, but right now, kind of put on a cheap debit spread just for a little bit of protection. See, going down to July, you don't really get that much. I mean, it's not that much cheaper. It's 208, and what was August? 239. So for $31 more, you can buy yourself an extra 35 days. So I might do something like this. Premium is pretty low. IV's only 34%, so that's why I would go with the debit spread. So that is, I'm kind of looking for that just in case. Now I know that could go to zero, but it's just for protection and just trying to kind of capture some of these up moves. And if we get a major move down, back down to, if we're looking at SPY, back down to 300, 298, 295 area on some crazy news. It did bounce around 300. So maybe I'll go like 305 because I want to go in the money a little bit. Debit spread on the Himalayan. So I don't know if that trade will actually work out. I'm prepared for it to go to zero. It would mainly just be for protection, and honestly, I would probably want it to go to zero if we're making money to the upside. So I might just place that for August, kind of hold on, see what happens. I've noticed that in the choppiness in the market, you need to have both long deltas and some short deltas so you can capture both sides. Right now when it's choppy. So when we're moving down, I can capture some profit when it's moving down. When it's moving up, I can capture some profit when it's moving up. But when you're all long or when you're all short in this, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt as you guys saw last week. I learned a lesson. Many lessons. Right? Market's opening about 6 minutes. What other stocks you guys want to look at real quick? And if you guys are just joining, say word up, hit the like button. I am jumping off a little bit earlier today. I will be rolling out here a little bit after market open. So Amazon, like I said, I've been watching Amazon. Amazon got another upgrade this morning, so it's popping up. So watch that. I'm not going to be able to do any day trades today, so I'm kind of looking at some longer term plays, looking for some credit spreads. DKNG, Tan, I just said they have a 33 million share They offering 33 million share offering. Sorry, and it's kind of diluted a little bit, but should be bounced. I mean, I'm long. We're gonna have to. I have to YOLO my 40 call. SLV. I honestly, like, my personal opinion, I really don't like the way SLV moves. It's just tough. It's just tough. But if you're gonna play SLV, obviously I'd be looking to buy in the lower 16s, which is around now, and see if we get a pop up to 17 is what I'd be looking for on SLV. But I wouldn't be looking for any more than that. We did not talk about Groupon. I didn't think Groupon was worth bringing up, Daniel Ring. Is Groupon worth bringing up? Microsoft's nice and clean, but it's slow. Microsoft nice and clean, but moving to the upside a little bit slow. So just be mindful. You can't really short this, but it looks like it's on the verge. You know, right now it's above resistance. Could really break out, such as what Apple did the other day. So Apple, when it was above resistance, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. Ariana, you're crazy. SDC, can we ramp to 12 this summer? I mean, I think 10 is a major resistance right now. I mean, it would be nice to fill this gap here, but right now it has not, and is showing major resistance. However, around six, you know, definitely there's some buyers up in the zone down in like 670, 650 area. Definitely some buyers, and it's ramping up. So you can definitely, you know, what's the liquidity on this thing? Liquidity's not bad. You could definitely make some money on this. Yeah, not terrible. Bid in the ass is not terrible. 5 cent wide. That's good. Oh, Groupon had just had a terrible. Yeah, I mean Groupon. I mean, what did you expect? I mean, we've been locked up. Did Groupon have like a reverse split or something? Like a while ago? I don't know. I didn't think anyone used Groupon anymore, so I really haven't been paying attention. Did they have like? Oh yeah, they did have a reverse split. Here it is. Just trying to find it. It's like, weren't they like a penny stock? Okay, so they did reverse split just the other day. A 1-to-20 reverse split. Whew. So yeah, it was like $1, $2. Yeah, man, pure garbage. The only thing reverse splits are good for is shorting more. So if you want to short this, load up. It's kind of expensive though. See what the premium crush is. I mean, this is really expensive premium. So maybe just sell some call spreads. Come back in a month. You know, ramped up like, and then it ramped up before earnings. Like, what were people expecting? I don't know. NSRGY, would you hold for the long term? NSRGY, I mean, nice gap up, 112 there. I mean, if I was holding the stock, yeah, why not? I mean, has solid support. Trying to ramp up right now. We'll hit 112 this morning. Who knows if it's gonna stick? But you know, if that were me, I would just hold. I own an espresso. It's the best thing I ever bought for coffee. All right, market's about to open. Let's see what Oracle's doing here. I'm gonna try to close out Oracle. Market's opening in 30 seconds here. Daniel made ER worth playing. True. So let's see here. Market's about to open in just a few seconds here. I'm just gonna kind of go through that. What happened to that guy in the Facebook group that used to tell everyone their trades were terrible? Luke, he got kicked out. He got canned. Not only did he have a bad attitude, but he was a racist. full ban on racism. You know, like people are like, why did you? And that the worst part about that guy, Luke, is he still harasses me. I had to like ban him from the Facebook group. He was sending me emails. He was sending me all this crazy stuff. All right, Oracle's up pretty big. I'm gonna try to close this right now. See if I can get some pricing on this. This is nice. Try to get out of this. Can I get out? Yeah, Oracle's moving up pretty nice. See if we can get a hit. So far, not going great. Okay, so I did get out. All right, that was actually a bigger win. So, you know what's interesting? What's interesting is Tastyworks said I'm only gonna make like $30, and I made $108 on that analysis. I'm gonna run some because this is like the fourth time that they got it wrong, and I'm not mad at it because it went in my favor. But when trying to calculate on there, it's not really the most, it's not the most accurate for some reason. Yeah, DKNG taking a hit, down $100 on this 40 call. Shouldn't have swung it. Should have just took it off. That's the way it goes, guys. That's the way it goes. So obviously I don't have a whole lot going on right now. For the only thing I have going on right now for this week is DKNG. I'm in Tesla, credit put spread, and then I just took off Oracle. Oracle was a good earnings trade, no doubt. Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. Probably could have held a little bit longer to get some more, but I mean pretty much flat on Oracle. I mean I was selling the 5450. The 5450 puts and calls, so nah, bro, we're about positivity here. We're trying to find that. We're trying to be that oasis on the internet. Because as traders, we need positivity. We don't need negativity as traders. Nick, do you have any tips on how to make spreads fill faster on Tasty? I mean, I guess it depends what stock you're trading. You really need to be trading liquid stocks in general. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. If you're on Thinkorswim, Robinhood, Webull, whatever, Tastyworks, you have to be trading and at open, especially if it's like a wide spread. You might need some contracts to be traded first for it to create a market. Otherwise, sometimes at open the bid and ask is way too wide on some of the stocks, and you have a little bit of trouble getting in and out. So that's why you need some contracts traded. But yeah, I made $100 clean on Oracle. I mean, nothing great today, but the goal here is to keep your gains, and that's what I'm trying to do today. And if we're moving up here, I might actually put on that SPY trade here. Let's see what we can get. $10 wide. The 300. So we'll see if we can ramp up a little bit. Maybe I'll put it on later today. We'll see what happens. But right now on SPY, I mean, I do think that we could come back down to 300 realistically, but I don't know when. All right, let me put this trade on. I'm gonna have to take off here in just a minute. Okay. So we're gonna buy a put spread on SPY for protection for August. So I'm gonna go into August right now. I'm going to buy a debit spread. I'm going to get the 300. I'm going to buy the 300 in short, the 290 for like 230 in hopes that it goes to zero. But we're going to do it. Okay. So I just placed that. Cost me 235 just for a little bit of protection here. Do have to take off. You know, we'll see what happens, but we're rolling in August on that debit spread. You know, like I said, hopefully that goes to zero because that means we're making money on the bull side, but I just need a little bit of protection in here for the portfolio. And what's better to add on a green day, right? So I gotta take off, guys. You all have a good day. Stay safe. Stay green. It's us versus Herd.